Birds are some of the most majestic animals. They are key players in supporting the ecosystem by serving as predators, prey, or pollinators. With so many unique birds, it can be difficult to distinguish between species. Plovers are amazing birds that do not get much attention. These lovely creatures are overlooked on shorelines in favor of the more persistent seagulls. This video gives all information about plovers' appearance, its global distribution, reproduction, diet predators they face, and cute fun facts about this adorable bird. Global distribution. Whether you are strolling along a sun-kissed beach or exploring a windswept tidal zone, keep an eye out of these charming birds. Plover occupy a wide range of habitats, from sandy shores to open grasslands and wetlands. Their distribution spans continents, making them a familiar sight in both coastal areas and inland regions. Their adaptability ensures that wherever you go, a plover might be there to greet you. During the winter, they migrate to the Caribbean and parts of South America before returning to their homes during the spring. Plovers are one of many birds that migrate south for the winter, but they reuse old nests when they return home. Plover reproduction cycle. The plover reproduction cycle lasts between March and September, with some focusing on the late spring and early summer months. Plovers create shallow nests in soft sand, strategically placing them away from the water's edge. Their eggs, usually well camouflaged, blend seamlessly with the surrounding environment. These nests are cozy sanctuaries where life begins. Typically, the mother stays with the eggs during the day, while the father roosts throughout the night. The parents are highly protective of their nests. When their nest is threatened, plovers perform a broken wing display, fluttering on the ground and making distressful chirps to mimic a helpless bird. If all goes according to plan, the predator will attempt an attack on the adult plover, who will lead the predator away from the nest. Both male and female plovers take turns incubating the eggs. Their commitment to safeguarding the next generation is admirable. As the sun rises and sets, they patiently warm their precious cargo. Once hatched, the chicks emerge as precocial beings. Unlike some other bird species, they are relatively independent from the start. Their downy feathers provide warmth, and their tiny legs are ready for exploration. Anatomy and appearance. Plovers are small birds found near bodies of water. There are over 66 different subspecies of plovers, with each one adapting to a different environment. Most plovers live near rivers, lakes, and streams, but others live in the mountains or tundra. Their long wings allow them to navigate coastal winds with ease, while their moderately long legs facilitate foraging along the shoreline. Their short necks and straight bills, shorter than their heads, give them a distinctive profile. Plumage varies among species, but earthy tones predominate, allowing them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings. Plovers are 6 to 12 inches long, with a 14-32-inch wingspan, depending on the subspecies. On average, a single plover lives 3 years in the wild, or 10 to 15 years in captivity. Plover diet. Plovers are opportunistic feeders, seizing every chance to satisfy their hunger. Their diet primarily consists of insects, crustaceans, and other small invertebrates found in their habitat. Watch them as they run along the shoreline, probing the sand for hidden treasures. Their quick movements are a testament to their adaptability and resourcefulness. Because their prey is buried in the sand, plovers perform unique hunting dances by pecking the ground and kicking up sand with intermittent pauses. The prey senses the vibrations underground and waits for them to stop before surfacing, believing the threat is clear. As soon as the insects surface, the plover leaps down and snatches them for a quick meal. Predators they face. Despite their agility and vigilance, plovers face threats from various predators. Larger birds, mammals, and even humans pose risks to their survival. Nest predation is a significant challenge, as their shallow nests are vulnerable to disturbance. These resilient birds must remain ever watchful to protect their offspring. While medium-sized predators like cats and foxes eat adult plovers, slower and less carnivorous animals like crows, rats, and skunks attack plover nests and eat their eggs. Several reports indicate seagulls attacking plover nests, destroying their eggs to push them out of their territory. Seagulls are larger birds that stay in groups called colonies. A colony of seagulls pushes the smaller plovers out, so the gulls have a better chance of scavenging food from humans. Fun facts about plovers. Plovers have a mutualistic relationship with crocodiles and alligators. The crocodile allows plovers to pick food bits out of its mouth. Thus, the crocodile's teeth are clean, and the plover has a free snack. The name plover comes from the Latin word pluvial, which means rain. They may have received their name due to the fact that their migration patterns coincide with the rainy seasons in Europe. Plover subspecies are named after their region and habits. For instance, the piping plover makes piping sounds when performing its hunting dance. The American golden plover lives in North America and has bright gold feathers. The Great Lakes piping plover primarily lives in the Great Lakes and behaves similarly to other piping plovers across the country. Piping plovers' feathers and beak change in the winter. Their feathers turn from orange to pale yellow, and their beak becomes black. Plovers reuse the same nests for many years before searching for another location. Spur-winged plovers mate for life and incubate the eggs together. The American golden plover is one of the fastest shorebirds in the world. They migrate from Alaska and Canada to Hawaii or South America within 3 to 4 days. Each plover has a unique dance to attract insects and worms to the surface.